back to International Scale Modeler. I'm Lee. This is October 2015's new show. We missed out a new show last month, so we do apologise for that, but life did get in the way. Lots of things happened for both Paul and myself last month, so we didn't get a chance to record a new show, but we've got an extra length one coming up this month for you just to make up for it, so we do apologise about that. But most importantly, beer recommend for this month. Now this is Jarro. Now this is a gluten-free beer, and it's Spanish, brewed with all natural ingredients apparently, and it's still 5.4%. Now I bought this for a friend who can't eat gluten products at all. He's gluten intolerant or whatever it is, so I bought this because we had a party around here, and I bought this for him, and I thought, oh, I didn't expect many good things of it, to be honest with you. But actually, it's really nice, and I've started drinking it. So, salud. Oh, first one of the day. Nice. It's actually really nice for a gluten-free. It's got a much smoother taste than normal lager, so I like it. But there you go. That's another recommend from me. Okay, so new show coming up. ISM forum updates, including GBs SiGs, comps and prizes. Ultimate news and the news in brief as well. We've got a new product launch for Ultimate Modern Products. Paul's and mine current build updates, prize draw winners for this month for September and August as well. So we've got two lots of prize draws to mention, to release. And the reviews, excuse me, oh, that's good. We've got two reviews from Paul, Coastal Kits bases and a Tetra Am sets, and from myself I've got a thing called a Gyro Cut, which I picked up from last year's Telford and just never got around to reviewing it, so we're going to do that. But first of all, let's go over to news in brief. So, a quick news in brief this month. We've got there's a few releases from Tetra Am actually, three new releases. Now we have been selling Tetra Am on UMP website, but we're not going to be stocking a lot of kits anymore because it's been a bit slow. So we're going to stick to our weathering products, which is what we're good at, and building products and things like that. But Tetra Am have released three new versions of the Chieftain. Now this is great for English armour guys. They've released the Mark 1, the Mark 11 and the Mark 5P, which I would imagine is a prototype or something, which is a 2-in-1 kit as well. As you can see from up here, they look absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure like a lot of the newer Tetra Am kits, they'll go together very, very well indeed. But a great thing for British Armour fans anyway. Also, Kinetic have released a much needed 148 Harrier. That's the FRS1. Tammy have got a copy of this that I bought when I first got back into modelling years ago, and it was an old kit. Bought it, and it's all raised panelised and everything. It's a pig of a kit as well, but hopefully this will be a bit better than that one, but I'm sure it is. Kinetic do got good kits. I've got a couple of them myself, and they do look very nice. But you know, it does kind of make me, it beggars belief really, the fact that there's not more Harriers in 148 scale from different manufacturers. My personal opinion, I think it's quite an iconic plane. It really is. You know, it's the most widely used VTOL that was around. So, but anyway, so we've got a new offering in that, so I'm really happy to see that. In fact, I'm gonna get one, obviously, just because I'm a real Harrier fan. So, so there you go. That's the news in brief. Okay, so Ultimate news. Just move this over here. We've got a new product release from Ultimate, and it is this, the Ultimate Weathering Wash Earth colour. Now that brings our range of washes up to 8 now, and what we've done, where we've got 8, because we had the mega set that we were selling 6 of, and you get buy 6 get 1 free, so you get 6 for the price of 5. We're now doing this. We're still going to keep the full set of washes. We're also going to do a mega set now. Now the mega set will be all 8 washes, including the new ones, the winter and the earth. And the mega set here, which is all 8 washes, you get all 8 washes, but you only pay for 6.5. So you get 1.5 bottles free. So great deal. Obviously all on our website, umpretail.com. So if you're interested in that or any of our other products, please go over there and check them out. But it's a great new product, and it's a great addition to our existing range of washes, and I'm sure there'll be other things in the pipeline as well. But at the moment the mega set is 8 bottles, so a really good deal on that as well. We also have, I think in the last news show we were just saying we were just about to get a South African retailer. We can confirm that Pegasus Hobby Supplies in South Africa is now stocking Ultimate modelling products. So if you live in the African continent, the easiest way to get them is from there. I know there's a big postal strike that's been going on a long time in South Africa, which makes delivering our products there very difficult. We can do it by courier, but it's very expensive. But you have got a guide now, Pegasus Hobby Supplies Go and check them out. I think they're in Johannesburg. But go and check them out, and you know, if you're living on that continent, you want to try products, then there's no easy way to do it through those guys. So that's the end of the Ultimate News this month. So it's great to have another product release and something else to add to our range as well, and there is more coming up very soon, I'm sure. So now we're going to go over to a review of the Coastal Kits diorama bases from Paul.
Hi guys, Paul at Tetra Scale Model, another review again. Today I've got a review of something I stumbled on online looking for a simple base for a P51 I was building that I was going to be showing on the OMP table at Telford. I bought it, you might have seen it, it's in amongst this lot somewhere, there it is. It was this one with the US star on it. Very, very nice, well impressed. I then thought, right, I'll do a load of display pieces for the OMP Ultimate Modelling Products table at Telford, where I can show different aircraft showing on different washes and effects, etc. And I thought I'll get a base for each kit I'm going to display. So I contacted Gary by email, had a chat with him, showed him the P51 and asked him would he want to supply a few for me to display my work on at Telford. He gladly obliged, said he'll sort me out some, asked where I wanted, popped them in the post, and here they are. So Gary, thanks a lot very much, mate, for your donation. They'll get good pride of place on the OMP table at Telford. I've got some of your cards, etc. to put with them, so if anybody asks, I'll send the business your way. Very generous of him to send me them. And they're all, well, they all should have a use for what I'm going to show. And I'll go through them all and show you what we got. So quickly, just have a look, there's some information there. Gary's website, he's on Facebook, there's a website. Very nice guy. So if you've got any questions, send him a message and he'll get back to you as well. So there you go. So I'll move that out of the way. If anyone wants to come see them, come over to the UMP table at Telford. I'll have business cards and those flyers for you, so if you want we can take it away. So like I said, this is the first one I got. This is the US Star before they added the bar. It's forced perspective, so if you look at it standing up like that, it looks a little odd. If you lay it down, it looks great. So it gives you that look as if it's flat. Very high quality, made of what looks to be, I can't quite tell if it's sheet plastic or foam board, but very, very nicely made. The printing is top quality on there. Nice simple bases. These small ones are £6 posted to the UK. The larger ones are 12, which I'll get to in a minute. So this is a generic size. There's two sizes of these in the emblems, whatnot, insignias, and then they do other purpose-built bases which are doing scales. But this is more 1/48. The bigger ones are 32 scale, or you can get two on there. So that's that. So there's that one. Next one, we'll go for all the small ones first. These are all still wrapped. I haven't opened them up yet. So we got PSP / Marsden matting, showing what looks like a P40 on there. So there is on the back. I'll get it out, you can have a look. They're all going to be open, there's no point keeping them sealed up, but I want to keep them all neat and crisp. So there you go. So you got the PSP matting on there, a bit of terrain each side, and again made of the same stuff, very high quality. So just a real simple quick display base. If you wanted, it was something I was going to do, but I think I've run out of time. I was going to get them inlaid into wooden bases so you couldn't see the edge, but to be honest, it's not a problem. These are literally to put aircraft on to display. I'm not showing them in a hope of winning anything because I'm not in the show for that. Just for display bases for the aircraft to show the washes. So that's a very nice one. Next one up is Soviet airfield. So again, very nice. You got the different coloured concrete slabs with overgrowth showing through. So again, very nice effect. You got oil spills, random foliage growing through, and again, very nice different tones. So again, a nice simple one. So fantastic. Next one up is airfield number 9. So this is just a generic. Oh, sorry, this is scale 1/72 or 48. But to me, I think these are, depending on not a huge aircraft, if it's a prop or very small jet, you could use them for jets. So there you go. Again, square base, oil stains, etc., etc., showing through, different tones. Real nice effect. I almost look 3D. They're that well printed. They are very, very good. So again, another generic one. Airfield number 8, which is the same type of airfield. Can you add them together? No, you can't, unfortunately. No, you can't. But this one's got a bit of tarmac, bit of look of it, bit of open ground. So again, a nice touch. You could have an aircraft, some vehicles here, some figures if you wanted. So again, very, very nice. And then we're on to the larger one. So this one is a carrier deck. I've just had the information for it. It is. It's a World War II British carrier deck. So you've got your lift, marks on this. So there's tyre tracks, scuff marks, worn markings on the runway as well. And this is to display a pair of Hellcats that I've got. I'll show it in a minute in the build updates I do on the news show. Or if you go on ISM forum, it's in the aircraft finished. I show it on the carrier deck. Or if you go to Coastal Kits display base Facebook page, you can see some bits of my work on there as well. So this one's very nice. This is a larger scale, so you get a couple of 148 on there, small 132 or a prop 132. So again, very nice. The detail on that is lovely. All the scuffs, the tyre marks, different tones, absolutely fantastic. The larger ones are £12 posted. Next up, we've got a star and bar. I've got 2 of these because one will have my 132 F16 Tamiya that are built. So there's the stars and bars. Again, force perspective. Once you lay it flat, it looks correct. So this will have a 132 F16 on it. There's the other one, got identical one. That's going to have 2 148 Aggressor F16s on it, and again different colours just to show all different tones of the washers, to save me having to explain everything all day long. I can just point and go, there you go, that's what it looks like. So that's the idea behind this. So the star and bar, very, very nice. Cracks in the star, various tones, the edge into it, really nice, really high quality, really do like that one. We've got a RAF one which I'm planning to display, Hurricane, PR Spit, and hopefully we get time to do it, a Mark 9 Spitfire, but I may not have time. The carrier deck one's got 2 Hellcats to go on it, I meant to say that. One in camo, one in blue, which I just completed. So there's the RAF one again, nicely cracked. Just a real nice touch, these little bits of weathering. The printing is top quality, real high quality, and again, the same board, bit thicker on the thicker ones, and again, fantastic, absolutely great. Lastly, we've got a Luftwaffe. I'm getting attacked by these things now. So the Luftwaffe base, which again, I want to build a 109G if I have time. That will go on this one. There's something else at my cabinet, maybe a 262. Just something that'll show off, again, the wash colours fantastically. This one's real nice with that Luftwaffe emblem on it. And again, marks, cracks here and there randomly. Absolutely superb. Fantastic. Gary's hit on an absolutely brilliant idea because these things are cheap. £12 for a 42 by 30 display base is absolutely great. And £12 delivered as well. Absolutely fantastic quality and value for money as well. So if you're looking at it, go over to coastalkits.co.uk. Have a look. There's loads on there. Don't drop down menus. The website is a little bit awkward to use. You've got to, once you get used to using it, you can fly through them all, pardon the pun. But there is loads of bases on there. All sorts for armour, everything. And in fact, I need to order an armour one because I'm hoping to take my Yag Tiger to Telford. So I need to go look through. So Gary, you'll be getting an order off me very soon. So there you go, guys. Coastal Kits, display bases. Absolutely fantastic. I love them. I think they're absolutely brilliant. Once I'm finished at Telford, these will go in my display case and I'll put models on them in there because I think they're great. Absolutely brilliant. There you go, guys. Like I say, pop over and have a look. Gary's a great guy. Speak to him by email. He's really friendly. I'll answer all your questions. And hopefully you'll buy some and we'll see some of your work displayed on them soon. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Paul International Scale Modeler. Catch you around and I'll see you soon.
Thanks for that, Paul. As you can see, those things are... Hello, we've got a streaker on the pitch. This is Charlie, this is our cat. He's a snow spotted Bengal. He's actually a lovely old boy. He's getting old now, aren't you, mate? Lee? Yeah, I know. Lee, come and say hello. Beat your bum with my face. Alright, so anyway, we've got GBs and SiGs at the moment. Sorry, as you can see from Paul, those coastal kits really do make your model pop, and especially if you're doing a specific kit from a specific area for a specific country, then it's a great idea to really promote that fact. And I think it's a smash. They're great little bases actually, so I think I'm going to get a few myself. I think Charlie's going to stay there for a while, if you don't mind, that's fine. We've got GBs and SiGs now. Okay, so we've got ones that finished recently was the Homeland GB, which we've done a reveal video for, and it was released recently. So that came out very well. Some really great finishes in that. I think we had nearly had a Swedish land slide on that with prizes. I think first and second went to Sweden. So well done to you guys. Obviously love your countries. We've got the reveal videos for he's making himself comfy now. For the reveal videos for in the Navy and I Spy SiG, which Paul's doing. I think Paul's been a bit busy, which is why the Navy one's quite a while late. But he did rest assured, he has said that he will get them both done in the next couple of weeks. So that will be great, something to look forward to. Obviously, we've still got the prizes for those as well. The GBs and SiGs that are going at the moment, we've got the New Age Desert Rats GB, which started on the 1st of September, that's 4 months, runs until 31st of December. And the rules are quite simple. It's any modern desert combat arena in the last 35 years from 1980 onwards. So any type of vehicle, diorama, base, etc., person, UAVs, AFVs, whatever you want to do. It's going really well so far, and that's sponsored by Models Are Go. We've also got Kiwi Gav's Star Wars SiG still going as well, sponsored by Ultimate Modern Products. This started on May the 4th and finishes on the 18th of December to coincide with the Star Wars 7 film. Some absolutely fantastic builds, and I really love this SiG, and I'm so hoping I'm going to get time to do something for this, and I'll tell you a little bit why a little bit later on. But again, that's sponsored by UMP, and you get some vouchers for prizes and that to spend on our website. We've also got, just started, is the Hunters SiG, which is basically goes from 1st of October to 31st of December, and the rules are any German Jagd from World War II. So basically any of the Jagds, so Jag Panther, Jag Panzer, Jag E100, I think is the paper one. I think that would count as well. Jag Tiger, anything of those. Some great entries already. Quite a lot of people entered on that one as well. So it's a very popular little SiG, that one. And it looks to be coming along very nicely. Just as a word for, we've got Nigel's Mozzie SiG, which is due to end in about 4 weeks' time. So if you have entered that, that's a member-hosted SiG, and we've just popped it on the forum for him. Yeah, if you want to have a go at that, there's a month left on that for if you want to do any mosquitoes or anything like that. So that's it. So that's all the GBs and SiGs at the moment. We're going to go back to Paul now for a review on a Tetra aftermarket set. Here you go.
Hi everyone, Paul International Scale Modeler. Welcome to another review. Today I've got a review of the Tetra Model Works 35002. It's an aftermarket set for the Russian T90A, and this is for the Meng kit itself. I'd never seen this company before. I was on eBay one night having a look around the kits, and I managed to get this and the Meng T90, which is here somewhere. The Meng T90, both around £40 each, and I managed to win them on eBay for I think it was 35 quid delivered. This set alone's £40 odd. Quite hard to source in the UK. I think you have to get it from the Far East because the company's in Korea. But there's a ton of photo etch in there. I think there's about 5 threads of photo etch, 3 big ones, 2 little ones, and a beautiful aluminium barrel as well. So Korean company. The website is www.tetramodel.com. They do this set, and there's one for the trumpeter one as well, which I've also got. But for me, I'll just be doing it on the Meng one. So, like I say, fairly unknown company to me. Certainly a very, very nice set. Good instructions on the back. We'll open it up and have a look. Comes in this sticky-backed plastic sleeve. I have had a look before, as you can see, rather over exuberantly. I ripped a bit of the paper off at the back, a bit of glare off the lights. Instruction sheets is 2 of, because you can buy these kits separately. You can buy the photo etch and the barrel as separate pieces, so there's individual instructions for each, and as you can see, even just in the barrel there's quite a bit, an entire sheet of stuff to go on it, straps, everything, so even that's going to be quite in depth. The photo etch instructions itself we'll get to in a little bit. If we go through what we've got, as I said, I've been through it quickly myself just because I couldn't wait to have a look. So we'll move that out of the way. It's just a blue piece of card, there's nothing on the back. So this is the PE for the barrel. So I'm going to zoom in a tiny bit on this one. A little bit glare off the light. So that's the PE for the barrel, so the straps, circular parts as well. And then we've got the PE for the actual kit. PE is very, very high quality. As you can see, I'll take it out of the bag. Hopefully we can lose a little bit of that glare. So as you can see at the bottom, so it's a Tetra T98 for the Meng. So high quality PE, very crisp. The frets, it's quite thick actually. It's a nice thick fret, but the PE is flawless, absolutely flawless. So very high quality, very nice. Same with the barrel parts. I want to take these out because they're only little to get the glare off. So like I say, the various parts of the barrel, and then the various straps which will go through on the instructions in a little bit again, and then two of the bigger frets of PE as well. So if I can get it out of the bag, so larger parts, these are part of the side skirts, as you can see, quite a long length there, and again absolutely beautiful, flawless photo etch. It is very nice, even down to the smallest parts. Very crisp. Very nice. There's no problems there at all. This is going to make an excellent addition to what's already a fantastic kit. And there's photo etch in the kit as well, which I don't know if you're going to use as well. You're going to replace with this. But as you can see on this sheet, I'll zoom this out just a tad. Try and fit it all in. There you go. Sorry about the glare. Nothing I can do about that at all. But there's a lot of parts on here, and as you see in a moment we go to instructions, there's a lot of it to go down. This is certainly going to make it a more in-depth build. If you don't like photo etch, Sebastian, Seb, my friend Seb absolutely hates photo etch, stay clear of this because this will drive you insane. But again, flawless. It really is some of the best quality PE I've ever seen. Right down to the mesh, if I can. Very fine mesh, very high quality. Well impressed by that. Over to the barrel. Again, very nice turned aluminium barrel. I think the kit part isn't slide molded. I think it's a two-parter. So this again will make an excellent addition. It's a bit tricky to get out of the bag. Even so, I'm taking that fits on there somehow. Assume it goes like that. Very nice quality turn barrel. Not the best I've seen, I'm not going to lie, but still nice. Once you get that photo etch on there, it's really going to enhance it and make it look a lot better. So again, like I say, not the best turn barrel I've seen, but it's certainly going to be better than the two-piece kit barrel. So no problems there either at all. That is very impressive. The instructions are nice and clear. English is good, makes sense. Not very good spelling now. Optional parts. Sorry, optional parts. I think they mean optional. But the photo, the drawings are very clear. So there's no mistaking what you need to do. Like I say, just the barrel alone has these two frets of PE, so that's going to keep you busy for a while. So again, no problem there. And then the main sheet, which is this. Again, you got optional parts. But this has got a lot on it, as you can see. I'll zoom us right out so you can have a look properly. Starting at the top, working down, you've got fenders, side skirts, mud flaps, exhaust shields, radiator, grille covers, clasps, clamps, there's a lot there. And then when you get to the turret, there's an awful lot on the turret. But finished model looks great. It really is going to enhance the kit rather a lot. barrel clamps. There's just a lot to it. So it is going to make an already in-depth build even more in-depth. But for me, I think it's worth it. It depends how much you want to put into it. If you want to build out the box, I believe it builds very good out the box. That's just a trumpy kit. But adding this is definitely going to add a bit more to it. And it's certainly going to enhance the look. So there you go. So Tetra Model Works. Check out their website, tetramodel.com. There's a few sets on there. Can't remember offhand what there is. I know there's a similar set for the trumpy one. And they do sell this, but they don't seem to sell it as a double set on there. They sell it as individual sets. So I don't know where this set's gone because they're selling them separately on there. But have a look. So there you go. So thanks for watching. Paul International Scale Modeler. I'll catch you around. See you soon.
Okay, so there you go. Thank you very much for that, Paul. We're going to go back to forum news now. Obviously, we've got the kit review section. I say it every month. That's growing rapidly. I mean, we've got nearly 900 videos on there now of members' reviews of kits and that. Obviously, if you're doing reviews of kits and everything, please put them on there. You're more than welcome to publish your YouTube channel on there and everything. If you're doing inbox reviews or finished reviews or whatever, you're quite welcome to do that on our site. So now we're going to go over to the monthly prize draw winners. Okay, so monthly prize draw winners, as I always say before we announce them, please, if you do win a prize, whether it be the GBs SiGs or the monthly prizes on ISM, please send us pictures of you with your prize. It's great to add you to the Rogues gallery, and it's really nice to see people with their prizes now. And it'd be even better if you can smile. We've had some nice smiley ones lately, so that's great. So cheers, fellas. This month's prizes, obviously we've got 4 prizes to give away this month. We've got August draw and September's draw as well. So I think without further ado, let's get on with it. Right, so from E-Models for August draws from E-Models, we had the Hasegawa's 124 limited edition Lancia Stratos HF, which I really fancied, I have to say. I really want this kit. I think I might invest in this myself, so I'll give Peter a ring at E-Models and get this in to maybe I can never finish it ever again like all my other models that I don't manage to do at the moment. And yeah, I don't think you can get comfortable, yeah. Right, so the winner of the Lancia Stratos from Hasegawa is Gangster #1 from the UK. So well done, Gangster #1. You win the Lancia Stratos HF from Hasegawa, 124 flavour. Nice prize. And from Ultimate Modern Products for August, the prizes were a full set of washes and the new winter wash that was released that month as well. And the winner of that is KJCGG03 from Scotland. Well done, KJCGG03. You get the full set of washes plus the winter wash as well. So well done, guys. And we're going to go on to September's draw now. From E-Models for September, excuse me. We had Dragon's Brand New 135 Biob WG5 Panther. It's obviously sponsored by E-Models, and the winner of that is Private Pete from the UK. So well done, Pete. I'm guessing your name's Pete. You get the Panther 5 there, so well done. Nice prize again. And from Ultimate Modern Products, we have the full set of washes, which is basically the basic 6 set of washes, our first set of washes and everything. And the winner of that is Big C from the UK. I believe Big C, that's Corrie. So well done, Corrie. You get a full set of the Ultimate washes there. So I'd like to say well done, everyone. Cheers, guys. You've done really well winning those prizes. As I said, if you could PM me on the website with your names and addresses, that would be fantastic. And we'll get these prizes out to you as soon as we get your email. Also, obviously, please, guys, don't forget to send us a picture with you with your prizes. That would be fantastic. So, well done again. Good luck. Well done. Okay, so just quickly, this month's prizes are, from E-Models, we've got the awesome Kitty Hawk 148 Sepicat Jaguar GR1 GR3. Looks like a fantastic kit. Again, it's another one of those that I'd really like in my stash, but my stash is too big and it's never going to get done anyway, but it's a fantastic little kit. So that's from E-Models. And from Ultimate Modern Products, we've got the mega set of washes. That's all new, including all of our washes, including the 2 new ones, the winter wash and the earth wash as well. So, so 2 fantastic prizes there. And I think they're both worth about 40–45 quid. So fantastic prizes. So all you've got to do to have a chance of winning those prizes, you go onto the website, ISM Forums, inscalemodeler.com, find the competition thread for this month, which is October, and you have to post actually on the thread itself, like, count me in, yes, I'd love these prizes, or whatever. Anything at all can be posted on there, as long as your name's in there. You've got a chance of winning. So well done and good luck, guys. Have a go. Right, so now we're going to go on to a review by me, and this is a review of the Gyro Cut, which is something that I picked up at Telford last year, which is only a year ago, because it's Telford in a month's time. And I thought it was really handy, and I would have used it for several models that I've got plans on, but because I haven't done much modelling this year because of you know what, I haven't got to use it, but I'm going to open it up and do a review now. So here you go. Okay, so the Gyro Cut. What is the Gyro Cut? Well, this is something that I bought nearly a year ago at Telford last year, and I was quite impressed with it. And I saw the demonstration on the stall and everything. They had a stall there at Telford, and I thought, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get one because I'm sure there'll be an instance where I think, do you know what, I can use that. And looking at it, the applications are actually quite varied and quite a lot as well. Basically, I mean, I bought this, which comes in a package like this, and I bought some spare blades as well for it while I was there, just in case, because I'll probably never see them again. Now, on the packet itself, you can see it's like this pen thing here, okay, and it says cuts paper, film, and other thin sheet materials ideal for decoupage, freehand design, craftwork, scrapbooking, stencil making, and much, much more. It says with a rotating blade that cuts smooth curves and intricate shapes. On the back, you've just got a very quick instruction thing of how to use it and everything. It's from craftyproducts.co.uk. Now, I do believe you can order it direct from there. I will flash up the price right now for you, just so that you can see how much it costs direct from them. But anyway, I saw this and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use it. Now, there was a couple of things I had an idea to use it for, but my modelling has been literally even less than I did last year this year, so I haven't really had much chance to use it. Well, none at all actually. I've had a peek, as you can see, and taken it out of the box and had a quick play with it and everything. But basically it comes in this little presentation thing, and take it out. Inside we've got a little instruction manual and the item itself. Put that out there. Okay, so you've got here a little instruction manual that basically says it's in many different languages, and it just tells you a bit about the Gyro Cut and things like that, and you've got a little instruction for use there and everything. A lot of the things it says a couple of times is to practice, which as with anything like this, is always the best advice you can give. Now it comes like this. It's like a pen or a pencil. You can hold it like that, as you can see, and it's got these little grips here, which are great for holding it in between your fingers, and it rests on your other finger. You've got this little indentation here there. So it sits very comfortably in your fingers. Now you've got this little cover for the blade here, so if I pop that off, and there you have this very sharp blade. Let's see if we can get you in just to have a quick look at it. Okay. And there you go, that's the blade on there. It's quite sharp, believe me. It doesn't have to be too sharp because it's cutting paper, but I mean the quality of the metal, it seems like it will keep for a bit, and it's just on this 360 rotating pivot here, okay, and linchpin and everything. So it's very freehand. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you first of all on a bit of plain paper. Okay, so I'm just going to show you on a bit of paper and everything like this. Okay, so it might white out a bit here on the screen and everything, but might darken down because it's a big sheet of white paper. But basically, you get your thing like this. Make sure your point's in the right place when you first put it on your paper. Now you do need to apply a little bit of pressure, and I'll just do so. Like I'll just do a couple of wavy lines, just so you can see. And to get the proper waviness that you want without any ridges, it does require a little bit of practice. You are going to have to practice with this, but as you can see, just from that alone, you can see how useful that's going to be. I mean, for tracing round objects as well. I mean, you can do, you know, really nice ellipses and things like that. Okay, pop that out. Things like that. Obviously, I'm just trying to show you really quickly here. Let's try another one. Let's do like an egg sort of shape. I mean, it looks like it's going to have to be put down first, but as you can see, you get the idea. You can get really good shapes out of it. The good thing is for wavy lines for camo and things like that, you know. But as I say, you really need to practice. The guys on the stall had it down pat. I mean, the shapes that they were getting, as you can see, that you can get some really funky shapes. Now you can get smaller and smaller and smaller. And the idea that I have, obviously, you can use that for overspray sheets. You can use Tamiya tape, and then you've got overspray stencils. You can use it for stencils on all your paints and all sorts of things. Anything, if you want to just stencil a certain area on a diorama and you don't want to do that bit, you can do a little shape and just lightly mist it over, and all sorts of applications for when you're spray brushing. But the one that I thought of the most was a nice big bit of Tamiya tape, okay, which is 24mm stuff. And then you get this, and I'll do this live for the first time. I haven't done this before. excuse me, I haven't done this before, but literally you get your thing, you want to do your wavy lines. I don't think you'd need so much pressure on this. Okay, and peel it back. And there you have your own whatever wavy tape, whatever shape tape you want. I mean, if you want to go long curves like on some of the big 132 aircraft that have that camo pattern, you can just do that. Look at that. Whip that off, put it on your aircraft. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And then literally you can do more intricate shapes. Let's just pull that bit out so you can see it. As you can see, and you can get that down to any size you want with a bit of practice and everything. Just give you a bit of a zoom in on that, as you can see. And it really is, I mean, the good thing is you've got a bit of Tamiya tape now. I don't know if you're like me, you cut a bit of Tamiya tape and trying to get a circle in it or something like that without ruining it is quite hard. But this, you can just turn it around like that, and because it's on this pivot, you just saw that's the first time I've done that. Okay, so I'm just gonna, no practice, and there you go. Nice little circle to come out. Now you can keep both sides of that, so if you need to put that on your model as well and go around it, you can. But that's, I mean, you've got, I mean, I'm sure you can draw around things as well. I haven't tried this, so, but let's just pop that around the right way. Oh, look how easy was that. And there you go. So you can pretty much get, oh, that looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it? That's a dinosaur bone. But you can get any shapes you want out of that, and you can put it any way you want. As you can see, nice smooth lines, very minimal pressure. You do have to put a little bit of pressure on there, but very minimal. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. And I think for people, for scratch builders, people who like to spray a lot and things like that, I think it's quite an invaluable and ingenious tool as well. Absolutely, you know, it's one of those tools that you, once you've got it and you start using it for things like this and you start making your own stuff, you think, so, well, how did I survive without it? You know, if you're like me and you get a Stanley blade or a scalpel and you're cutting around a circle and it's, oh, it's a bloody nightmare sometimes, and you just can't get that perfect circle, literally this just goes on a bit of paper and you're done. And obviously that was rushed, but you take your time, but there you go, you see what I mean. So I think that's a thorough recommend for me. That's the Gyro Cut from craftyproducts.co.uk. You can only buy it from them, I think. I haven't seen it in any outlets yet or at all, but that's a big thumbs up for me. And I think with that and the refill pack, you get 2 refills in there as well. If I remember rightly, I think it was a tenner for the lot, which I think really in this day and age isn't a lot for a tool that is going to save you a lot of time and hassle, which this one definitely will. Especially with like your German camo patterns and things like that, all those weird and wacky German patterns from World War II. Absolutely invaluable, I think. So big thumbs up, and that's the Gyro Cut from craftyproducts.co.uk. Back to the show. Right, well there you go. As you can see, a very handy tool indeed. It will, I think. And you got the Tamiya wavy line tape that Paul reviewed a couple of months ago, I mean, which is really handy. But this is just another option you've got. I mean, you can pop this down under the Tamiya wavy line tape because you can get the wavy line that you want, and then just pop the paper underneath, so it gives you a shroud for your overspray and things like that. But also, there's loads of other you know, uses you can have for it. I think it's a very great little invention. You can have the thick, wide 48mm Tamiya tape. Was it 24mm? 24mm Tamiya tape, the wide stuff. You can lay that down and gyro cut your shape into it and then pop it on your model. So fantastic little tool. I would imagine they'll be at Townford again this year, so if you want to get one, I would imagine you'll be able to get one there. But I haven't seen them for sale, but you can go direct to their website to get them. But a great little tool nonetheless. Right, so now we're going to have a look at Paul and I's benches. First of all, we're going to have a look at mine. And there you go. A grand total of zilch has been done on my bench for the last 2 months. I said 2 months ago I could make an hour and things like this, but it's just been so busy with work at the moment. It's really picked up, which is fantastic. So I just haven't had time to do anything at all. I've done little odds and sods here and there, but really nothing of any note that I can probably report on a show. But hopefully he likes my report anyway. But we're going to go over to Paul's now, and obviously as Paul usually is, I'm sure he's been very prolific. So over to Paul.
Thanks Lee. So my little section of news show. Before we go to my current builds on the bench, just a few things. Number one, apologies for the lateness of the reveal SiGs videos. I'm just up the wall at the minute, things at home, and the time I get free I'm using to model, because that's my hobby at the end of the day. Hopefully I can try and get one done this week, the Navy one, and the I Spy one's now due as well. They used to be Lee's thing, but Lee didn't have time, so he passed it on to me, and I'm struggling now as well, so I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest, because I haven't got the time to be doing them. I'm not having the time to do the build videos, so to do them as well, it's too much of a toll for me to do that many videos, so we'll have to see what we can sort out about that one. But I'll try and get them done this week for you, at least one anyway. We'll get it uploaded, and we'll go from there. So like I say, yeah, I Spy SiG ended, the New Age Desert Rat one started, and the Hail the Hunters SiG started as well. Seems to be a confusion over that one. Lee named it. It shouldn't have been called that, I don't think. It's a Jagd build, so in German, Jagd. So Jagdpanzer, Panther, Tiger, including the Hetzer, E100, anything that's, you know, called a Jagd Panzer. It doesn't include the Elephant or the Ferdinand, for somebody asked, because they're Panzer Jaegers, I believe. But I think it's causing a lot of confusion. People think it's a tank destroyer SiG. It's not, just Jagd. So if it's Jagd, you can build it. If it's not, you can't. I think we cleared up most of the confusion now, so hopefully we'll get even keel, smooth sailing now. But yeah, the New Age Desert Rat one started as well. That runs through to New Year, as does the Jagd one as well. I'm not in the Desert Rat one. I did want to. We've got a few other builds on the go. In on the Jagd one, and you'll see it in my build review in a minute as well. What else has been going on? Usual stuff, usual hangouts, causing trouble as usual. And just building, trying to get stuff ready for Telford, which is, well, a month away. And yeah, builds to display or washes and show them, which I'll go through in a moment. Go through to my build SiG, my build update. Again, also apologies for no build videos. Again, I'm just up the wall. I will explain it in the build update. Just busy. Hopefully after Telford sorted, I can start to get a bit more time to myself, and we can start getting the build videos up and running, because I'm dying to get that big and painted, really am. And that's about it really, not much else has been going on. Same old same, just busy at home, and that's it. Telford is the 7th, 8th of November. If you're at Telford, come and say hello to us. Lee's not there, unfortunately, so it's myself and a few of the other guys who have offered to help, which is fantastic. Should be a good weekend, hopefully buy plenty of stuff as well. So if you want to go to UMP stand, come say hello to us, and come buy our products as well, which is always good. New products out this month. We've got the Earth to complement the Mud and the Dark Dirt, I suppose, because it's kind of in between colour. I think Lee will go through the new colours. The Dark Dirt's been improved. I don't think we've already gone through that one, and obviously the winter wash is out as well. Hopefully we've got a few more ideas for washes and wash colours, so they'll be out over the next few months. A few other ideas which hopefully we can implement as well. But for now, we're just adding slowly to the wash range as we go. So yeah, the Earth one's out. It's a beautiful colour. Just sat between Mud and Dark Dirt as a nice, rich brown colour. So ideally called Earth. And that's it. So there we go. That's enough off for me. We'll head over to the Workbench and have a look at my current builds. Okay, over the bench, my current builds, well, my works in progress. Upcoming build, which is a few of, but we'll just go through one of them, and a current one, and some completed ones as well. There's a kit missing because I sold it, I'm not going to lie. There's another P51 I made for a 48-hour build, and I just got rid of it because I built another one almost identical, but threw everything at it I could. It cost me a fortune. I had an absolute nightmare with it, and I got rid of the one to offset some of the cost. So builds, what have we done? I think in the last news show I was showing a proposed build for a 48-hour one, which was a Italieri Reeboks P51. That one's been built. I'll pop some pictures up. I built it for a 48-hour build, heavily weathered, which is the look I wanted for a Pacific era P51. I then built a European Theatre one, threw everything aftermarket at it I could. Had a little bit of a nightmare with it near the end, ruined the decal, to wait for one for nearly 2 weeks from America. But it came out well. This is it here. This is Hasegawa's P51D. I put a lot of aftermarket in it, so you got full head rod zoom set inside, a nice resin seat. I've got a full video on this on my channel, actually, my actual channel itself, that goes through it all. We dropped the flaps, so we cut the flaps out. drop there. We got a resin prop, resin landing gear. I forget what else we got on this now. Aftermarket decal set. Trying to think what else is on it now. So going for a nice war-torn bird. That post shading looks really heavy on the camera. It's not that bad in real life. But we're going for panel fading. So some shiny, some faded. Just a typical, well, what I see as a warbird. You know, everyone's eye's different. Some people see things differently. But to me, this is what I saw. So great kit, went together, no problems at all. All the aftermarket, cutting those flaps out was a bit tricky. Getting all this right, where the flaps sit, had to thin it all out, add some plastic hard. Other than that, it was a pretty flawless build, and other than me completely ruining a decal, the virgin bit on the name on the side, just there, everything went swimmingly. So great kit, enjoyed it. I love the P-51, it's one of my favourite aircraft, and this is a nice display piece for our new improved Dart Dirt Wash. You can see it in the panel lines there on that right wing. Very, very nice. It really does show it off, and that's mainly what all these aircraft I've built recently are for. Planning ahead for that, so that one can go there. Next up was the Tamiya Block 32, if I remember right, F-16 Aggressor. So again, bought this to demo the concrete wash and the Dart Dirt. I got 2 washes on this. This is a 2-for-1. You buy one, you get one free. So this is what this is for. This is one of those display pieces I reviewed as well. So this will sit next to the blue one, which I'll show you in a second. I've got the other kit over there, which is ready to go. Fairly clean aircraft. All the reference pictures I can find show these as being fairly clean birds. I mean, we've got the lighting here is, you know, phenomenal, so it does white out a little bit on the white, but the undercarriage is, you know, fairly dirty, but the rest of the actual aircraft has been kept quite clean. We've got the beautiful tritone grey-white, sorry, off-white grey-black scheme of the Alaskan Aggressors. I used the Tamiya curvy masking tape for that, and it worked great, very good, well impressed. Sprayed it. We didn't add any post-shading, pre-shading. In fact, I've gone off doing post-shading and pre-shading over the last few months. No particular reason, just to start doing things a slightly different way. And we just gave it a wash, left a bit of the grime on to give it a dirty look without being too clean, and that's it. But this thing, completely out the box. I've got the pilot in there, the cockpit's closed. Ooh, don't do that. Cockpit's closed up. So nice simple build, it was quick as well, and I really enjoyed that. Absolutely fantastic, beautiful looking plane. So there's that one. I'll get to the other one in a minute. We'll go for all these builds first. Next up was a plane that's just kicked my arse for the last couple of weeks. We've got an Edward, it's a dual combo. I'll get the other one as well, because this one's partly through as well. It's painted sky underneath. Edward dual combo 40 scale F6, or both Fleet Air Arms Hellcats. Not the kit's fault, the kit was great, went together fantastic. I got both those dual combos, so 2 kits together, 2 Profi packs of all the etch, the masks, the normal stuff you get for a Profi pack kit. Beautiful decals and resin wheels for £17 delivered, absolute bargain. I thought I'll build them both together, this one in the blue and the other one in the camo, which will look stunning. A few things going around the house, big change for UMP. As in myself and my girlfriend taking a bit more on, so that drained us for a good couple of weeks. Then we had my son's first birthday party, which the girlfriend was up in the air about, as you can imagine, so that stopped a few things, and she decided to decorate the living room. So I had all this going on together over 2 weeks, and every time I came in here I just couldn't be bothered modelling. I was just knackered, or just want to sit and relax. So sadly these were the kits on the go at the time, and these brought the brunt because I pick them up, do a little bit of work, think, oh, I've had enough, put it down, so it just dragged on, and in the end I was just hating building it. Got it finished the other day, got a final push through, and it looks good. It's a nice looking aircraft, and it's come out well. The weathering's turned out quite well. Just wanted that faded look on it, which it's got, and to show off our concrete wash, which you look at the panel lines there, you cannot miss. Underneath I did want to weather it a lot heavier, but I don't want to take away from the wash, so I haven't. There's no chipping on it, nothing, because again it's just a display base to go on that carrier deck base I've reviewed as well on the channel, so I don't want to take it away. So maybe when I come back from Telford, I'll add some chipping to it. But it came out well. It's a beautiful kit, nice aircraft. You've got the antennas on the back, I don't know if you can see those. Canopy open, beautiful cockpit. So again, full zoom cockpit, resin wheels, which are very nice, and it turned out well. And as a a showpiece for our concrete wash, it's going to show quite well. Not historically accurate model, but it wasn't for that. It's to show the wash off. Like I said, I got the other one. This is a full camo scheme with invasion stripes. It's a beautiful paint job on it. So we just sprayed the Acan Sky underneath for now. Whiten out a little bit there. Yeah, Acan Sky underneath for now, and we'll get back to this later on in the month. I just got burnt out on these things. So there's that one too. I can get that out of the way without ruining everything. Next up is my Yag Tiger for the Hail the Hunters, which shouldn't be called that really, because it's confusing the hell out of people. It's a Yagged build, so German Yagged, because hunters can be any kind of tank hunter, and I just wanted German because this SiG was my idea, as one of my proposals. So it's a Dragon Yag Tiger, complete out of the box, bar some through tracks, which again they've got a purpose because they'll demo our burnishing fluid at Telford, and this is the kit I also need a base for as well. So I started this yesterday, so I had 6 hours work, quite intense, quite a lot done. Hopefully this should be primer by Monday, all going well, but it's a big model. Hoping to leave the side skirts off or loose, so I can put them on and off. I could devise a way of doing that. I just have to have a think, so I can show the tracks off. So it's going to be an unusual model. The model itself will be weathered, it'll be faded, chipping, bit of rust here and there, so it will be a used vehicle. The running gear will have mud on, all that normal, but the tracks I'm just going to burnish them and leave them burnished, nothing else. And again, just so a Telford can say that's what the tracks turn out like. So these are all mocked and blues at the end of the day, my latest builds, as is this next one I'm about to show you. So that's on the go for the Yagged build. And as I mentioned, the other F16, this is the same kit as the black and white one. But we've got a few bits to it. What I'm going to do, we're going to do the blue Aggressor there. So same type of aircraft. I think it's a Block 40 though, is it? That's a 32, I think this is a 40. It's got a different head-up display, if I remember right. Yeah, 42, there you go, tells you right there, about the head-up display. So the beautiful blue colours, which will show off the dark dirt wash absolutely perfectly, so that's the idea behind that. The kit out of the box is great. It's let down a little bit by the cockpit, but the rest of the kit is beautiful. Typical Tamiya, their F16s are, wow, fantastic. So that's the kit. I added some aftermarket to it. So we've got Aries exhaust nozzles there. I'll zoom this out a bit so we can stay on the close-up cam. There we go. So we've got Aries nozzles. We've got True Details ejector seat, which are beautiful. You get 2 in there for, I think it was £5, absolute bargain. We've got Royal Resin wheels, so Block 40, 42, great again. We've got a canopy mask, Block 50, should be the same because I believe the canopy is exactly the same. We've got the zoom set for the interior, Block 50 again, but I believe the only difference is the head-up display, which is on the head-up display on there anyway, so that's a nice addition. We've got quick boost, undercarriage covers, resin, for Hasegawa kit, but it'll fit the Tamiya one, so again, nice. We've got an F16 ladder, so I'm going to have this open to show the cockpit, no pilot with it. Maybe do one standing next to it, or I can find one climbing the ladder, that'd be great. But photo etch ladder. We've got fine mould pitot tubes and probes for the F16, and last but not least, good old Jim Sorensen from Aeromasks. Actually used to be in charge of painting these aggressors, so no one better to talk to. So I was speaking to Jim the other day. He offered to make this up for me, and he's made me an Aeromask, which is fantastic. If you go to last one's news show, you'll see me review them, and I've got one for this. So now I'm looking around with the curvy tape. He actually made me a paint mask to order, so thank you very much, Jim. You're a star, mate. I can't wait to use this, and I'll show you the results once we get it done. So this is a build that's coming up. Well, I'll probably start over the next week. I'll probably get the Yag Tiger to resin, to primer, and then we'll crack on starting the F16. But yeah, although I've been busy, I've still knocked out a few models over the last 6 weeks, because obviously we didn't do a new show last time because we were late, so it's almost 2 months since the last one, so not as prolific as usual. No video builds, I'm afraid. Again, I'm just not finding the time to do the videos. They take a good 2 days out of my week, and I just do not have that amount of time at the minute. I do apologise, and I do like doing the builds for you guys, and hopefully I can get back to doing them soon, because the Vigan's still waiting for paint. The masking set's still scaring the crap out of me. It's behind me. The Kraz is ready for, I can't remember where it was at, it was painted. So I think we're ready for decaling next or something, I forget now. But I will get back to them, I promise. It's just, I'm just up the wall at the minute, busy. Especially with Telford coming up as well. Really stretching the limits of what I can do at the minute. When I get in here, all I want to do is build for myself, because it's my relaxation and it's for me. So I do apologise about it, but we'll get back to those video builds. Honestly, I will. Alright, so there we go. So there's all my builds. Quite a few there, a few coming. Can't wait to start this F16. I do like the F16. I've got about freaking 6 of them in the stash. So yeah, can't wait to start that. And the Ag Tiger, hopefully you'll see him paint next week. And there we go. Hoping next month we can get the new show up before Telford. I think me and Lee should strive to do that before. And maybe I can do a little after show one afterwards, because Lee's not going to Telford, unfortunately. He's got prior engagements, having to move that weekend. So there's myself and a few of the other guys helping me on the stand this year. So we'll do a new show before, and I might do a post how it went, what we got, what I bought, most importantly, after. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you around, and I'll see you soon.
Well done, thanks for that, Paul. As ever, he's been very prolific. Always got a lot of time for modelling, which is fantastic. We come to the end of the show. Just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, which is the E-Models for our monthly prize draws. Models are Go for our GBs, Ultimate Modern products for our SiGs and wherever we can, and obviously S&M stuff as well for all our SiGs. So big thanks to everyone, and I just want to say thanks for your patience for putting up with us not having a show last month. We just couldn't do it at all. We just didn't have time, and we didn't want to rush it and make it a horrible one either, a little short one or something. So it remains for me to say salud and hasta luego. Until next month. Bye bye.